One Piece, 8 characters who should have died, but lived. One Piece doesn't take death lightly, and it isn't featured often in the series. These characters easily could have died but are still alive today. Characters don't die often in One Piece, as according to Oda, it is difficult to draw fun scenes when people die all the time. Over, when Oda does kill his characters, their deaths have massive repercussions in the entire story, as seen with Portgas d'Ace and Whitebeard. Often, Oda appears to have put his characters in situations where death seems all but certain, yet somehow they emerge unscathed later on. Logically, these characters should have died, but they were instead used to raise the tension in the story, which works in some situations and doesn't in others. 8. Pell was able to survive an explosion big enough to wipe out a city. Pell flies away with the bomb. Pell is one of Alabesta's guardians, and he played a massive role in the Alabesta saga of the story. Towards the end of the arc, Crocodile planned to blow the capital to bits with an explosive that had a blast radius of 5 kilometers. Taking things upon himself, Pell decided to fly as high as possible with the bomb and save his country. An explosion that powerful should certainly have killed him, but although he was assumed to be dead, he returned alive with only a handful of injuries once the arc ended. 7. Konas' father survived one of Enel's strongest attacks. One Piece's Skypiea arc saw the Straw Hat Pirates and the Sky People face the threat of Enel, the character with the power of the Goro Goro no Mi. Using his devil fruit, Enel could become lightning itself and control it according to his will, making him extremely dangerous to anyone other than Luffy. Surprisingly, a lot of people ended up surviving his attacks with millions of volts of electricity. Pagaya, Konas' father, was also struck with one attack and was assumed to be dead, only for him to return towards the end of the arc. 6. Enclay survived Magellan's Fury after the Impel Down arc. Enclay was a key figure in the Impel Down arc where he helped Luffy and hundreds of other prisoners escape. By staying behind and using Magellan's face, he was able to open the gates of justice so Luffy could go and rescue his brother. Unsurprisingly, it was shown that Magellan was going to execute Enclay for paving way for the greatest jailbreak in Impel Down's history. But after the time skip, Enclay appears to be alive and well. He's now the Queen of New Kama Land in level 5.5 of Impel Down. How he survived Magellan's Fury remains to be explained. 5. Bellamy was the only survivor from the journey to Skypiea. Bellamy was introduced in the story as an antagonist who Luffy had to deal with during the Jaya arc. Following his defeat at Luffy's hands, he witnessed the existence of the Sky Islands and decided to head there himself. Bellamy lost all his crew members on the journey, yet he managed to somehow survive. What's more, he also returned from Skypiea unscathed and brought back a golden pillar for Doflamingo. Given that his entire crew was decimated, it is very strange for just Bellamy to have survived the journey. 4. Saab survived 2 cannonball explosions in Goa Kingdom. Saab, Luffy and Ace's brother, was thought to have died long ago in an incident with the Celestial Dragons. On the day that he decided to set sail, a Celestial Dragon was to visit the Goa Kingdom, and spotting Saab's ship in his path, he decided to sink it. What's more, he followed with yet another shot that would surely have killed a kid like Saab. Surprisingly, Saab somehow didn't succumb to his injuries. He was rescued by Dragon, and years later, he made his return during the Dressrosa arc when Luffy was fighting in the Corrida Coliseum. 3. Trafalgar Law lived through the chaos in Dressrosa. Trafalgar Law was one of the main characters in One Piece's Dressrosa arc where he attempted to take Doflamingo down and avenge Corazone's death. Although strong, Law wasn't capable of matching Doflamingo in combat, and thus, he ended up losing. Despite being riddled with countless bullets on multiple occasions, Law managed to live. Luffy took Doflamingo on in Law's stead, and thanks to the 2-year training that he underwent on Ruscana, Luffy was able to get the better of the Shichibukai and liberate Dressrosa from his clutches. Charlotte Moscato's soul was ripped from his body. Charlotte Moscato of the Big Mom Pirates is one of Big Mom's children who made his debut during the Whole Cake Island arc. During Big Mom's very first rampage, Moscato attempted to stop her but ended up becoming a target instead. With the power of the Soru no Mi, Big Mom ripped his soul from his body, instantly leaving him lifeless, but towards the end of the arc, Moscato was alive and well. It is believed that his soul fragments were collected by his family and given back to him to revive him. He managed to survive an attempted beheading. One of Big Mom's husbands, Pound, was a crucial side character in the Whole Cake Island arc and was key for the survival of his daughter and grandson. To protect them, he attacked Oven, one of Big Mom's strongest children, and although he managed to create a distraction for them to escape, he was immediately executed for it. Oven was seen attempting to behead Pound with a flaming Naginata, and he was presumed dead until a cover story showed that he had somehow survived and reached Dressrosa on a Tart ship. Thank you for watching our videos. Subscribe to our channel to get notifications when we post newest videos. Thank you and goodbye.